Hey, good morning everybody, and welcome to the vlog, Reptile Army. Hope the start of your day is amazing. You know, every day we come in and we look at these albino turtles. Remember when we got 15 baby albino red-eared sliders? Well, they're over here at the office at BHB, and everyone here just gets such a kick out of them. I mean, they're always just swimming around. They eat like crazy. They do so well. And we thought, you know what? As much as they're doing great over here, we need to get them over to the Reptarium because they're so absolutely amazing. I know kids are going to love them. The problem we're having is we are literally out of space to bring stuff over. Every exhibit is filled up. As a matter of fact, we need that expansion to happen because we're running out of stuff, and you'll notice over the next couple weeks even, we're getting some more animals for the expansion, right? But for now, we've got to do something with these turtles. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put them right here and kind of make a new exhibit. So basically what I'm going to do is head to Home Depot, buy 2x4s like I always do. I'll make a stand, then I'll get some universal rock, make it look really cool. Then I have to break down that enclosure. I might as well throw an under gravel filter in there as I'm at it so they're even filtered better. And then we'll actually move them over here, get them all set up, get them conditioned, and have them here. I think the kids are just going to absolutely love it once they get a chance to see these. They're just so darn cool. So what do you say we head to Home Depot, get my builder's hat back on, and build the stand for these turtles? And the best part about this is it's a DIY, right? I'm always building stuff, so I'm going to take you guys along on a journey of how simple building a stand can actually be and how you can still make it look really cool if you know how to do it. You can use foam, you could use the universal rock stuff, you can use whatever to kind of do the facade, right? But the actual bare bones of it isn't too bad. So let's head to Home Depot. I'll tell you what I'm getting. I'll walk you through each step of the way. So we're about to head out to Home Depot to grab some 2x4s. And Mike over here reminded me that, you know, when you're a builder like me, and I'm always building stuff, I always have extra 2x4s. You know, the one thing in life that you can't have too much of is 2x4s and wood screws. That's just a little life advice for you guys. So we have a whole stack of 2x4s here, which saves me the trip to Home Depot. Now what I want to do is I have to make a 30 by 12 inch base, right? That's what the tank is going to actually sit on. So I want the top to be 30 by 12, and I want a bottom base to be 30 by 12, and then we'll build the supports from there about 24 inches high. So let's go ahead and get cutting some wood. So now we have the top and the bottom where the tank is actually going to sit on, right? So now I want to make it 24 inches tall. So what I'm going to do is cut some 24 inches boards here to actually nail on so that the height is there. And then I'll talk to you about the support because let's face it, support is going to be important with that much gallons of water. So now that I have my 24 inch legs, I'm basically just going to put them in here on all sides, nail them together, put the top on, and then we'll talk about support. Again, support is going to be really important because 29 gallons of water, I think it's 6 pounds per gallon. You're looking at over 150 pounds of weight that needs to be supported on this. So what's going on here?
Okay, there's Halloween photos at the Reptarium with animals.
With animals. So this is the little set you can actually take pictures of yourself. Yeah. And I guess we're dressing our animals up like Cheeto here. So how's that work?
I mean, that's it. You just walk in here and you take a picture.
So is every hour like a different animal, or is Cheeto just stays dressed up?
It's just Cheeto.
Just Cheeto?
No, you get to come, you get to pick the animal, you get to pick the animal.
Yeah. So obviously we're open on Halloween, so if you guys are in the area and you want to come here, we're going to be passing out candy. Jay's going to be in charge of dressing them up, right?
Right.
Oh yeah. Make sure he does because I'm not doing it. But Cheeto looks amazing. I think he's a cowboy. There you go, bud. All right, so come visit us on October 31st, Halloween. Get yourself some candy, dress up. We're going to have an absolute bash here at the Reptarium.
All right, guys. So next thing we're doing is Brian is...
Mike, do you want some of these shirts?
Can I do this?
Children learn from what they see. need to set an example of truth and action.
That's too
Did you
much
know that it's
reading
National Reptile Awareness Day?
I know. Go check out the Reptarium on Instagram. We just made a video. As you guys know, Brian's building that turtle tank stand for this turtle tank, so we're gonna move all these red ear sliders right next door. So I'm gonna go through, get all the turtles, put them into here so they don't get rack and brown stuff. Then we're gonna drain some of the water, unplug everything, take it next door, set it up, get them back to the Reptarium. Let's do this.
So basically this is the height of all the stand, but right now all of the weight that would be sitting on this is just on these nails, right? Well, 150 pounds, that's not gonna be good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some braces in here, so that way this brace is actually holding the weight from the ground up. That way this stand can hold 150, 180 pounds of weight. So we have to just measure this out, cut 4 planks, put them in there, and then the stand is done. And that's it. Basically now we have a stand, right? The tank is gonna sit up here, but it's actually supported by this length right down to the ground so it can support the weight. Obviously, it doesn't look all that spectacular right now. That's where the fun begins, right? Now, I have universal rock that I work with, but you can do anything. You can put like plywood on here and then foam some cool stuff, or whatever, put moss on there, whatever you want to do to make the stand actually look good. So let's take this upstairs and wrap it with universal rock and make this thing look beautiful before we bring the turtles over.
Dude, the sticker fell in the bird eater's cage.
I'm not getting it.
I'm getting it. I'm scared, but I'll get it. This thing is so fast. James, stupid sticker.
So a little change of plan on the fly here. I brought the enclosure up here. Mike tore down the turtle tank over here, which is going to go over here. But we thought that maybe we put a second kind of display tank over here, and maybe we'll put like Al the Toad or something like that, where it'll be like an open top where people can just pet it or something. Not 100% sure how to do it. Plus, I think it'll look kind of better to be flowing like this rather than just having one singular tank here. So now back to making some more stands. We'll go ahead and make a stand for this tank, which is 36 inches tall, but we'll make it the same height, and then with the universal rock, we'll wrap the whole thing so it looks like one exhibit. So hopefully it's going to look good. In my head, I think it's going to work. So let's just go ahead and build this other stand. And I certainly have an advantage that I can work with the universal rock stuff because it's so much quicker. I'm able to wrap that all like this. Once we get the aquariums on here and stuff like that, it should just feel like it blends right into the entire facade over here. So let's go ahead and get the turtle tank on. Then we'll go ahead and get the next tank on to see how it looks. So we'll just have to touch things up a little bit, but we can actually put the turtles in here. Like I said, I just think people are going to get a kick out of it. They're so colorful and so interesting. I just think it's going to be absolutely amazing. And now we've got Al sitting over here too, the big toad, which is cool. And I think that's going to be pretty amazing too. So these guys look good over here. They're going to love it. I tell you what, as much as I love them over at BHB, they're going to get so much more attention over here. And I think it's going to be really cool. And again, remember, when these guys get some size to them, you know, maybe 2.5, 3 inches, they're actually going to go into the turtle pond over here, but for right now they're just a little bit too small for that, so we've got to keep them in something like this. It's absolutely incredible. So I can't wait till we're open so people can see them. I think the kids are going to love them.
This one I know you guys have definitely seen before because I've had Brian hold her. I brought her in on a number of different cages just to show you guys the variability in the species, and I think they're really, really beautiful. But this is, as you guys know, a rosehair tarantula. Now this one is my personal one. I believe she's about actually 20 years old currently. And she's probably one of the probably second or third oldest animal in here right now. So like it's pretty cool. She's always been my favorite. She was one of my first exotic species I've ever kept, and she's just a sweetheart. She's an absolute baby. I love her to death. But she's so pretty. Gosh, I love the color on these guys. Super underrated in my opinion, just because they're so commonly kept in the hobby. People don't really appreciate them as much, I feel like, but man, I love them. These are some of my favorite tarantulas to keep. I mean, it's an interactive bug. It's awesome. But she's going to be a great ambassador. I'm super excited to let her actually take Zombie's place, at least for now. I am on the lookout for another rosehair tarantula. It's my goal here to make sure we have animals that we can cycle in and cycle out without overstressing them or hurting them or anything like that. And that's always going to be important in the future, especially with zoos. We want our animals to be healthy first and foremost, and then also apply some education and some inspiration while we're at that.
I love the fact that the turtles are over here at the Reptarium. They're going to be absolutely loved by people, so it's super cool to kind of just see progress. It just gets me excited about the expansion, you know what I mean? If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor. Right here is an unboxing playlist. If you want to see me unboxing stuff on this side, do me another favor. Hit that subscription button. It would mean the world to me. Have an absolutely wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to somebody, and I promise I'll see you in the next one.